Props again here. That's what I was talking about. Wait, did I get 31s already? It is at 45, right? I'm not stupid. No, those are net. It's a super light long drive. What kind of props sound do you use?
Can't believe you broke my heart. One too many times put 4-4. I remember times on dance floor. I remember times.
Does Modular not have a fucking storm? This is up there for happy moments. The user actual fucking name.
I can't believe the times were like oh so good. You broke my heart. One too many times put 4-4. I remember times on dance floor. I remember times when you go. Now I'm happy alone. She stole my heart. I can't believe I fell for.
Seriously, no one's gonna tell me what kind of props are on these things. I don't think they're covered on my boots, right? Why would so good. And I don't think they would have beta FPV props. I didn't like these props either. Oh, are these it? These have to be the ultralights, right? Oh, they do have that one. My bad. Yeah, those look right. Yeah, those are right, bitch.
seem to see through your disguise.
Likewise,
yeah, I'll rise above your reign of terror. These eyes are too wise. I seem to see through your disguise. Likewise, yeah, I'll rise above your reign of terror. These eyes are too wise. I seem to see through your disguise. Likewise, yeah, I'll rise above your reign of terror. These eyes are too wise. I seem to see through your disguise.
It's like I don't know what you want. Here's everything.
Yeah, I'll rise above your reign of terror.
What? You're worthless. Oh, but is this gonna be the... It is the Mob 7, right? Oh, I fucking hate your face. Oh, Jesus. There we go. That's right. F your mother. Fuck, found you finally. Dude, I definitely need to get one of these, because look at them. They have way better props and shit. Ooh, I sometimes fucking hate these things. Oh, 40 millimeter. Not that far. So I got 45s. I need rotate. Not 4. Not 4. God, I can't see shit on this keyboard. Yeah, that's right, bitch. That's right, bitches. Want to make sure they have some millimeter shaft. 5s. Okay, cool. That fucked me last time. Suck it. I'm gonna get these second. That way I can put new props on it. I think I need new motors. Dude, I think this one needs a whole new facelift, actually. Dude, I can't believe I broke 3 motor shafts. Weak ass motors. Wasn't even flying hard. I think I need my rates a little higher. Ah, get out of my face! Oh! Did not see that coming. Alright, let's see how bad my creativity is here. Let me see. We can get some aerial shots of this. so much better in fucking wintertime. There's like none of that bush and tree and crap that I have to get through. Yeah, that's a fucking stair ladder thing to fuck your drone up real fast. Let's see if anyone has these. Yeah, it's not gonna help either though, because I need to like. Okay, this map's okay. I don't really care for it that much. Let's see. It's right here, right? I'm tripping. Or is it up here? Or is it up here? Oh no, it's way the fuck over here. Way the fuck over here. What the hell's up with Discord and like not showing me everybody's names? It's like first letter dot dot dot. First letter bullshit is what it's doing. See, if you're like already going Reaper, you see, and then you kind of just give yourself a little, like a little bit, makes it easy to control it. See? Because I'll notice like some people will be like, and then you're trying to find out where you were. But if you're like flowing, you know, you gotta get used to that like low throttle. Shit. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Those props. I need some more of these bitches. Some more of these bitches. That's right. Alright, so those are those props. Really should get my fucking grind arena up in there. It's just wasting money sitting there. Oh, I was just telling you, you were saying something about like practicing, you know, getting more flow. I was just saying if you like, you know, learn to just barely hit the throttle and just practice on that low end, you'll get used to it. Because a lot of times when you're, you know, going, like you're going fast, you have to really slow yourself down to keep the flow, see? And if you're not used to being down here on the throttle, then it's gonna kind of probably look like this. You know, and you're gonna be a little jumpy. That's just what helped me. Like practicing at the low end throttle and just put a pole there. Oh fuck, that would have been sick. Why can't I do that? Ooh, that was a good little run. That was a good little run. Yeah, because I always notice that people, you know, like when I'm watching other, and there's nothing wrong with it, you know, it's just depending on your style. Like, you know, they'll always be like here on the throttle, so you're always getting this practice right here, you know? You're always getting your high-end stick practice, but not a lot of people, you know, want to practice on that low end. And then moving like from middle to low, trying to catch yourself. how are you supposed to get good at something if you're not really, you know, like pushing yourself on that certain things? That's just how I figured it. And I wanted my style to be like this, so. Have you seen Phoenix, I think it is? That pilot? I wonder how my brain melted again. I want to watch that. Ah, shit, what is it? There it is. Out of here. Not fair, this guy's like an alien. How do you know which right side of the door? Holy shit. You've had it once. Wait, that looks like my style. Yeah, so when you're practicing like at that low end and, you know, doing the yaws at the low end and all that shit, I feel like you'll get better. You know, because it's fun doing power loops and, you know, having fun, but sometimes you just need to, like, go, oh, I'm gonna go real slow, but go over this rail, you know, go through this window. I'm hard to catch myself and just, like, glide. He's good, but I still... I don't feel like I need to be in this video for a while. Yeah, I have actually a RC drift car, like a Tractus one, so I haven't like built one. I kind of do want to learn a little bit about it, because what I'm trying to figure out on the tracks is how to, you know, upgrade it a little bit, but it seems like it's going to be a little hassle, so I might have to start it over and just get another drift car. That way I can just, you know, do all the aftermarket shit. Do you do drift cars?
And all is cast out to sea. And you are
done much with my current car. Like, it works fairly well, you know, but I can feel the limitations on it, if that makes sense.
I try to run away the story. It's only halfway over. She brings the adolescence out of
Yeah.
me. In her hand she holds a clover. You know that you've come by.
Yo, can you hear me?
Hear you now?
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, I used to drift.
What's up, guys?
I'm gonna send this over Discord real quick, and I'll show you some pictures of like my chassis and stuff.
Yeah,
What,
do you know much about him?
What's that?
Do you know quite a bit about him?
Decent amount, yeah. Mine had like a tuner and everything, so I had like boost and turbo on it. So like boost would boost your power, and you could do it like based on throttle percentage or RPM. And then
To kinda
turbo
mimic
would
a real turbo boost. To,
yeah,
like, try and
and
mimic it.
yeah, trying to go through a forgot what it's called because I haven't drifted in so long, but you know that a sweeper. Try to go through like a long sweeper. That's where like your boost would come in, or your turbo.
Is that gonna be like the long fast turns?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Where you really gotta like power into it to like stay steady and everything.
yeah, that's where I think the Traxxas one that I have just kind of falls short because it's a brushed motor and
Yeah, you'll get there. Brushless is gonna be where it's at. Do you have a track you drift at, or is it just like kind of just piddling around?
just piddling around because it just kind of started with it a little bit. But in my basement, I don't know, it's like a 30 by 30 foot, that I was gonna throw down like either the tile style stuff or like a carpet, and
Mm-hmm.
then I was just gonna use that so that way I'm not fucking them up on the concrete all the damn time.
Yeah, I get that. Definitely buy extra sets of plastic tires because you're gonna burn through them so fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened with the concrete. It like burnt through the tires in like what, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it will too. It'll do it so fast. Trying to find a good picture of it.
Yeah, do you know what kind of flooring would be good to get forward?
Floor. So, do you plan on drifting at like a track eventually, or like is there a track
Depends
around you?
how good. If I get like good, maybe.
The biggest thing I could say is like, don't ever be afraid to go to like a track. You don't have to get good to be at a track. They have like open practice days, where everyone just goes out and just slides. I would never be worried about that. It's kind of like here, like flying.
Right. Yeah.
You
Most
just have to
people are gonna
build the
accept you. Mhm.
Yeah, you just got to build the confidence. Obviously, you don't want to go sliding and just smashing someone else's car, right? Because they spend a lot of time on
Yeah, on the body.
painting their body and everything. But most guys should be pretty understanding on knowing like, oh, this dude's a beginner, he's gonna crash. But if people are being dicks about it, then that's not a very good community to be around.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, that's one thing about
But
the
yeah.
FPV community. Like, I don't think I've met like one person, that's been like a dickhead.
I'll share this. This is just a picture of the chassis and kind of my setup.
Is it in the regular messages,
It will be here in a sec. Yeah, I'm just trying to
or do you have it in the server?
get it.
The room
It'll be. I'll put it in the server.
in the chat that we're in.
Yeah. I just have to pull it off my Gmail real quick and then
Yeah, I can't believe I did that fucking backwards stare thing twice in a row.
Dude, that was wild.
That was insane. I was just like, oh, I'm just gonna do it again, fuck it. And then like I nailed it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, that was insane, dude. You were like, clip that, and I honestly I missed it, and then I went back and I was like, oh my God, that is insane. Yeah, this.
Yeah, someone's saying that the Steam like overlay can come up and pass record.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't know how far though, but that's what they're saying. They're like, oh yeah, go back like a couple minutes or something. I'm like, oh, well that's a lot.
All right, let me grab these pictures.
Do you know what drift car I'm talking about? The Tractus Vortec drift or something like that?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I've heard about it. It's pretty new. Um, I used an MST RMX
Ooh, that's what I was thinking about.
2.0, a heavily modified MST. Like there's only a few parts that are stock about this chassis I'm getting ready to send. Let me go
Does that need to
here.
be like upgraded as well if you're to get that, or if you get the brushless one, is it pretty, good out of the box until you get good?
Pretty decent. I mean, it'll do what you need it to for sure.
Like I've gotten all right with mine, but I don't know. Just I guess since it's not like super quick and stuff, like it doesn't feel as fun to drive.
Definitely just kind of get the hang of gliding with just like your setup you have now. So I always recommend is just buy a box stock drift car
Hmm.
that's rear wheel drive drift and just practice with that first. Get really good with that and then start upgrading things. Because if you just upgrade immediately, like if you look at the pictures, I put it into the chat text in the
Let me go
Discord.
look.
Um, if you look, I have like adjustable arms and
Uh,
linkages. If you start messing with that early on, you're not going to know what the hell's going on and why you can't hold a drift or something like that. Um,
yeah, if you
so
do like a
this,
lot of changes, you're not gonna know what changed what, huh?
yes, exactly. So I recommend getting good at like box stock. So this here, like I have a lot of like toe out,
Hmm.
um, and then I have a decent amount of camber, so I can hold at a pretty aggressive angle. I have adjustable shocks, oil filled shocks. The I don't know if you can see the picture, the one just of the full car.
Hmm.
Um, but the bulkhead up there or whatever it's called, that's stock from the MST. Um, the gearbox is somewhat stock. I changed that out to a CLSD diff. Uh, the motor is not stock. That's a Hobby Wing D10. It's a really good drift motor. I definitely recommend doing that if eventually once you decide to upgrade your motor.
Yeah, I definitely want to do the like brushless motor because I can feel it needing to like wind up.
Yeah.
I can definitely feel that, and that's kind of like I feel like what's definitely making me like feel off. Especially when I
hmm
think about the drone motor where it's instantaneous. Like I don't know. I feel like I could feel that like latency of the brushed.
hmm I got that. Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's something I definitely want to upgrade on at least the one I have. But
hmm
I'm like, what kind of motor? And if the stock, you know,
A
uh,
good
MST comes
setup.
with a good brushless motor, I'm like, I might as well just buy that than buying like a 200 something dollar motor, throwing it in the drift car I have now. Just spend 400 and get the MST.
So something that would be a good start for you. I'll link it to you. would be this one. Uh, well, maybe not this one because that's a 10 point. Well, yeah, I mean, 10.5 turn motor would be good. It's going to be a pretty powerful, but
Oh shit.
shit, I have a motor. Let me see how much it would be to ship it because I have a motor out in my storage,
Hmm.
that I would just give you and I'll ship it out to you.
I mean, if it's good, I'll buy it. Like, or at
Let
least
me,
give you something for it.
yeah, I mean, it was not like super cheap. It was on Seiki 10.5 motor.
Is there anything I would have to do? Like, do I need to get different gears or that's like the confusing part of some of the stuff because I'm like, I see it and they're like, oh, you have to change out the metal gear or from plastic to metal or to eat it up.
Not really, no. You'll
As
need
long
to
as
get
I'm
a
not
new
going to like
ESC because
3S, right?
that's a brushed ESC. So this one here is what I would send you. What I have out in my storage right now.
Dual sense.
And you don't need to plug like the sensor cable
Hmm.
into both. You just need to plug it into one. It's just a dual sensor motor, so you can plug it in either upright or directly in the back.
Is that for
Um,
if you reverse or what?
the sensor motor,
Yeah.
so I didn't learn that much about it. All I knew is like I needed like a sensor cable. Uh, so
And this one will be good.
yeah, it'll be decent. It'll get you started. Um, the one I recommend, which is the one I had, if you really want it, um, was this D Hobby Wing D10 motor. That's the one I had, but that's a 13.5. I had
Yeah,
the
I was gonna say that.
10.5. Uh,
And then I'd have to get an ESC too, right?
yeah,
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 see,
here
that's
we
what I was
go.
looking at. I'm like, if I'm spending 100 on a motor, 100 on that, ESC, I think what
There's
2.5.
the 10.5 D10. Some tracks are you can limit how much power a motor has. So like say you have your 10.5 and a track is limited to like a 13.5,
Hmm.
you can like detune that motor to run more like a 13.5 because a 10.5 is going to be pretty quick, but it's going to have that punch out power for when you need to go to like a long sweeper.
Is the lower number faster or what?
Yeah, lower the number, the more power and faster it's going to be.
Like more torque in it?
Yes.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know if you're still watching my stream, but I was thinking about like one of these, which I think is this the one you were talking about, the MST. And I think they're on eBay like instead of 400, they're 300 and still brushless. I don't know what motor it comes with. I'm just worried that like upgrading the Traxxas Forge, if I can like either a only upgrade so much, or I'm like limited, you know, or it like cost more because it's Traxxas or whatever.
Yeah, you may be able to like look up some like YouTube videos and see if there's like custom parts for it. See if anyone has like upgraded the Traxxas at all. MST and Yokomo are really popular. Also the
I don't think I
hold on,
want
I'll have to
this one though.
let me go back to my computer. Sorry, I was in my kitchen.
Oh, you're good.
Um,
Wait, what car is this modeled after? The GTR? No, is it?
yeah, let me go to your stream real quick.
Oh, I'm just trying to figure out which one they modeled this one after.
Uh, no, Toyota 86
I thought so. Yeah, it's just the.
or GR 86 is what they call it.
I wish they had a GTR body. I'd for
I'm
sure
sure
buy
they
that
do.
motherfucker.
You could probably paint one.
I'm sure they have the old style.
Oh, dude, that's a nice Lancer body.
Yeah, I like the color too.
Ooh, that S15. Oh, that is gorgeous with the Rocket Bunny kit. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, like getting one of these, because also I don't really care for the Mustang look that much. I'd rather have
Yeah.
like one of these style looks.
Yeah, I mean, definitely start out with like one of these or hold on, let me look at another chassis that's even more popular and a lot of people out of the box say it's really good. Um,
Yeah, I think I would just have to get like the Traxxas battery adapter to this to change it from that stupid one they have.
Rev D RDX is what it's called. I'll link it to you.
All right, that's easier. Have you seen the? I think it's by Rev. They have that. Shit. I want to say it's the Ford, the Focus RS, and it's like insane.
I haven't seen that.
What was it?
Oh shit. I think most places are going to be out of stock on them. They're pretty sought after. And I thought it was a box. I thought it was
I think it was
um
110. I think it's by Rev also. Yeah, it's this motherfucker right here. Well, probably the upgraded one.
oh heck yeah. That's
Where's the
pretty
damn
cool.
YouTube video? Oh, I thought they had it on there. Yeah, look at that thing. Just out of the box, just fucking gets it.
Just rips. That's crazy.
Why am I fucking retarded? Let's see. Alright. Yeah, the Rolaro.
Here's another good one.
Yeah, I think they like put it up against like
License, right?
all kinds of different like vehicles. Okay, this is the one.
Check this chassis out. It's 200 bucks for the um RTR.
Is it in the regular chat? Oh,
Yeah, and it's
this is the one. The red cat.
let me go. Yeah, the Red Cat RDS. It's a really good chassis. I mean, like pretty phenomenal. It's all carbon fiber. Um
Is
and
it? It's
out of the
ready to race.
bo- yeah, ready to go. Like you buy this $200 kit and you're on your way. Uh yeah, let me go
And it has a brushless
on-road
motor. Oh shit.
drift. Yeah, right now they're having a sale on it. So yeah,
How long
you're
is this fucking
getting
sale?
um it doesn't say how long the sale's for.
Yeah, I'd hate to like not do it, and then like a couple days later it's back up to like $450.
Yeah, it's a really decent car to start off with. I started off with the
Is that the 350Z body? I can't tell from that siding. It looks like
it's
it.
like it's like a quotation like mock of the new Nissan body, the 280 or something like that,
Ooh, that's weird.
or 300 ZX or something.
Wait, is it a 2026?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Uh,
but it's not like actually that, like because they can't officially license that.
yeah, yeah, they'd have to pay a lot more money
But
and it'd cost more.
but
Oh
it's a
yeah, huh?
really good starting um chassis. I think it has a brushed motor on it,
That is
but
funky.
this chassis it's phenomenal to start with.
It looks pretty sick. Definitely one you probably don't want to, fuck around with outside because it looks like it's kind of low, huh?
Oh, you can bash it on concrete. Me and my buddies did.
Dude, I might have to fucking buy this.
It's a good one because of the angle and everything, or because of the. Oh no, it is a brushless. Yeah.
Yeah, and it
Um,
doesn't have the gyro, or it doesn't have the shit that Traxxas wants to like throw in it too, huh?
no, I mean it's got a gyro and everything in it.
Hmm.
But it's not like a Traxxas specific system. No.
Yeah, because that's the hard thing about it too. I'm trying to figure out like how to take all that off the Traxxas thing, so I can get
Hmm.
closer to like really doing it.
Yeah, this thing, if you scroll up a little bit and go to like where it shows the chassis,
Hmm.
keep going, keep going. Yeah, so like right there. So like the back there, that's your ESC, that's your motor right there. You can change all that right there and then keep like um the gyro. See where the gyro is up front,
Yeah, right here.
right by the
Or
servo.
yeah, right here, right.
That's your receiver up front here. That's your gyro.
Oh, I thought that. Oh yeah, it's the servo too, huh?
Your servo is right up above that.
Oh, is there
So
is there
that's your
two things right
steering.
here?
Yeah, so that's your servo, and then down below is your gyro. This deal right here on to the right of it.
This thing?
Yep, that's your gyro. That's your gyro there, and then above that, that's like on top of the car. To the left is your servo. To the right is your receiver. Um, I recommend
And
if
it
you
comes with a controller
can.
or no?
What's that?
Does it come with a controller on it?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it comes
Oh,
with
that's cool.
everything
You
ready to
can
rock and
change
roll.
your motor placement.
Yeah, you can change your motor placement on it. So that way, if you want it to be like more rear heavy,
Hmm.
like when you swing, you can flick it out. You can do that. Or if you want it a lower position, lower center of gravity, basically it's all going to depend on how your car rolls in the drift and how far that weight is shifted back.
Like how fast can these things get up to and then, hit a drift and
Uh,
kind of get going?
it all depends. You're going to get a lot of a wheel spin, but you could probably, I'd say, get up to like, if it's a large track on a straightaway, you could probably get up to like 25, 30 miles an hour,
Mm.
um, you know, sliding, but ideally you're not going to want to go that fast.
Yeah. I'm just
It's
thinking
kind
like
of
if you
like,
can make like a pretty big track and just throwing it,
yeah, you
that would be
can, so
sick.
it's kind of like the drone, like you'll learn how to flow it. You stay low in the throttle and then like you'll know when you need to like power out of something. So like ideally you're really only about 20 to 35% in your throttle pretty much the whole time. unless you're blipping your throttle to like initiate a drift.
How long? How have you seen that on sale?
They have lots of sales on it. They usually drop down pretty frequently to about $200 like that for the car, and then $100 for the builder's kit.
What's the builder's kit?
It's just like you know how you've built your drone,
Hmm.
you'll build the car, and it comes with instructions and everything, but it doesn't have all the electronics. It's literally just the chassis and the wheels and the like it's just ready for you to throw your own electronics on it and then go.
Like a
That's why I
RTV
always,
ready to build?
yeah, ready to build basically. Um,
Kindly, if you, well, I guess if you get the Bardwell drone, it comes with all the electronics too. You just gotta throw them all together.
right. Yeah, that one's more like RTB ready to bind. This one is the builder's kit is more just like you're gonna build it and then you have to start sourcing your own electronics. I sent you another link in Discord in the chat. That's a gyro I would go with um whenever you decide to like upgrade. It's one of the best out there.
So do you think I should just start, just get this and start over? Because fuck, especially if it's $200, any motor ESC I go to upgrade the one I have
That's
is gonna cost this much.
that's up to you. If you don't feel right with the Traxxas, like you feel like you're kind of locked down with just like the Traxxas ecosystem and you
Hmm.
don't feel like you can go very far, I would definitely start with this because it's gonna be a good starting point.
Yeah, because even this one, like the chassis on it would be useful to use even if you upgraded everything else, huh?
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's a really good starting point.
Shit.
I've had the MST RMX 2.0. I've had this and I've had this Red Cat RDS. Um and I preferred the RMX. That's just because I had already dumped so much money into it.
Hmm.
But the Red Cat, I would say, felt the best out of all of them, and it was the smoothest.
Holy shit, it's a full lobby. Yeah, and they don't have any kind of like, I don't want to say like a sim-ish, huh?
Not really,
Yeah.
no.
I guess because you're not, liable to break a bunch of shit, so, practicing anywhere is kind of
Yeah,
easy.
yeah. Um, Definitely get you a. Do you have like a temp gun, like a laser temp gun?
No.
You
No,
can
not
find them
anymore.
pretty.
Yeah.
You can find them pretty cheap at like hardware stores. But I would get one. Just depending on your, because you're gonna have to look at like your gear ratio with your pinion and your spur gear,
Hmm.
and
Make sure they're
just
not getting
make
hot.
sure. Yes, exactly. Make sure you're not overheating the motor.
On the
But
one I
yeah,
have now, or you just mean if I get one?
like if you get one, you
Okay.
upgrade it.
Oh, okay. Why? How would you adjust that? Do you have to like lower the motor power, or put a fan on it
So
or something?
there's, and it's more, it's like scientific than what I'm into. I had a bunch of guys help me set up my car whenever I was at the track. They helped me find like the best spur gear and pinion setup.
Hmm.
But there's
Is it kind of
there's
like
like a
using
certain
a
ratio.
black box to tune your drone instead of just filming
Ye
it? Is that kind of like
y-
that?
yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Yeah, that's exactly it. You're just kind of messing with ratios, making sure it's you're getting maximum performance without destroying your motor, because you can melt down a motor.
Yeah, I wonder if they do have a drift track here close to St. Louis.
I think you do. Let me look. I want to say it's lateral grip, but I could be wrong.
Wait, do you like live out in the Midwest part?
Yeah, I live more towards Kansas City.
Oh, really? Oh, you're in Missouri?
hmm hmm
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I saw your one of your videos, and I was like, dude lives like close to St. Louis.
Yeah.
I was like, that's wild. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
live
cement
close.
land
Well,
is where we fly. It's here in St. Louis.
that's dope. Yeah, I live like an hour and a half from Kansas City, kind of out
Okay.
in the
Are
sticks.
you north or like west or east?
I am more south here. I'll show you where.
Well, I was just thinking,
Kind of.
like, are you like above it to where you're still 3 to 4 hours away from St. Louis or however long it
Yeah,
takes?
I'm still about 3-4 hours away from St. Louis. Yep.
I
Still
was
wouldn't
gonna
be bad
say,
that once I get flying. Sometimes I would go out there and take a trip.
yeah,
Let's see.
yeah. I want to basically build like a little drift thing and a whoop thing in my like basement. Like set up the carpeting or these like tile pads for drifting, and then make like a
hmm
whoop track, and then you can take the whoops and like follow the drift cars.
Where is it?
But I think my basement's only like 30 by 30 or something, or probably even less than that. But I think it'd still be cool. Definitely enough room for the drifting, just the whoop might be a little cramped.
I don't know if
Oh, do you have a whoop?
I do not. I want to get a whoop though, dude. I've been looking at that um iGow stuff, and it looks dope.
Yeah, that's what, actually, I just reserved my spot for, no, I reserved a spot for Spider Sugar's Murder Dome thing, and I think that's whoop stuff. But yeah, I think iGow, it's in the middle of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or is that different? Like, do they have challenges and then the races are different?
Mm, I'm not sure.
I haven't
That's
really
a
been
good
paying
question.
attention too much this time around.
I think it's more of like challenges throughout the year. Like they're in the middle of it right now.
Oh, that was terrible.
We have a drift track here in, not where I live because I'm still an hour away from there, but in Springfield, if you know where that's at,
Mm-hmm.
that's still
Oh, so
three
you're
and a
like
half hours
southish
away
on.
from you.
if you're close, or no, you said it's an hour away from you, right? Springfield.
Yeah.
Springfield, Missouri or Illinois?
Yeah, Springfield, Missouri.
They have a track though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's called 417 Race Place.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind finding a place that would also let you, like, bring your whoops. 'Cause that'd be
I
kind of
think
sick.
so. I think they're building a new facility while still having the current one open. And I think they're gonna have like a pretty big area um to do things. So it may be something that I could ask the track owner, see what he thinks.
Yeah. Or see if they even, like, allow, someone to bring, like,
Hmm.
a whoop so they can... Because with the HD0 now, too, it looks good also when you're, like, looking at the previous video.
Right? Trying to find. I know there was a track nearby St. Louis.
I think someone said there was, and then it got, like, closed, but I don't know
Oh,
how.
yes. Okay. Yeah. I think it was Lateral Grip, and then they moved and
To,
changed
like, another
names to
state,
Slide
right?
Works. They moved to Kansas City.
Uh,
And that's the problem is a lot of drift tracks are it's hard for them to stay open because there's unless they're selling like parts like crazy and sponsors are funding the
yeah, they're not
place.
really making money.
They're not making money really, no.
Yeah, and you kind of have, like, a, big area.
But they do at the track that I went to, they do like slot car racing. They have an indoor off-road track. It's pretty nuts.
What they should do is, like, do, like, a bar lounge thing, and then have it, because then they could sell food and drinks.
I think they do.
Like a
They
place for
have they
people to
sell
chill.
they have like a drink area. I'm not sure about food.
But, I think that would be, like, a good way, I think, to keep, help keep one open.
Yeah, definitely.
God, it's so annoying to do these trippy spins with 20 degrees.
Degree angle on yours too.
Yeah, 20 degrees.
That's what I did. So I started out at like 7. 5 was too low. 10 was too high when I first started.
Uh-huh.
And so I went with like 7. And then as I wanted to like go a little faster, I just like bumped it up. And then I went to 15 for quite a while. And now I moved to 20, and that's like the perfect angle.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Like, sometimes I feel like I should be, like, 23, 25, but now that I've gotten more used to it and being able to, like, take the drone and go fast, like, without having to fully... Now that I've gotten used to that.
Yeah, I'm stoked to start flying again. I was flying a what is it? The Emax Tiny Hawk Freestyle, the version 1. I didn't take it seriously, and so I didn't have the patience to like learn how to fly acro. And yeah, then I sold that, and then I got an RC drifting, and then now I'm back into drones. So
Yeah, I feel like once you kind of break that barrier on the learning on, FPV, it starts getting fun. But like
oh
when you're
yeah,
beating your head into the ground, like, how do I get past this door without fucking hitting it, kind of thing.
I'm gonna go grab that motor real quick and bring it in out of my storage building, and then I'll check the weight with my local post office and everything and see how much it'll be.
sick. It's cheap as a motherfucker. Let's see, what do I gotta pay? I think I'm good.
All right, I'm back.
Yo.
I just had to run out to my shed. So I actually have quite a bit of stuff still. I say quite a bit. It's not a whole lot, but enough to fit in like a Ziploc bag. I have like some springs, some
I might
spur
get this
gears.
this ready to race one you were just showing me. We're ready to run.
Uh, the Red Cat.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Does that already
Um,
have like an upgrade to this one, or are they equivalent?
it's definitely an upgrade because you're going to be able to tune the put the time, change the timing on the cam, was what they call it. So I'll take a picture and I'll show you. Spur gears and a bunch of like nuts and bolts and some shocks.
Oh shit! I didn't. Sorry, Chaser. I didn't see that. You were typing in the chat. He was saying race gow and iGow are different. Race gow is in the winter and iGow is in the summer. Chase, you actually just missed Tyler, and Will was on here the other night. I'm gonna do that. Do this. That way I can see the YouTube chat and Discord. Alright, what map do I want to do? Dude, it's only a few more days for that Arc Raiders come out. I'm kind of stoked for that.
That looks dope.
I feel like there's gonna be a lot of like hilarious moments.
Right. So I've got a gearbox for an MST that's got a limited slip differential in it. You could use that if you wanted, if you got the MST. Same thing with the shocks. They're MST, but I mean you could use them for the RDS too.
Now, how would you know if like something's gonna be compatible or not? Does it just say?
Yeah,
just have
I
to
mean,
make
and
it
you'll see
compatible?
like the bolt patterns
Okay.
will likely be different. Um, honestly, the
Just going down the whole rabbit
uh,
hole of drones, you know, is I feel like a lot that I've already had to do, and I don't want to do that for the drifting thing.
right. So the drifting thing, I'd probably keep everything stock as far as like suspension. The arms are already adjustable, but I wouldn't adjust them out of the box until you feel
More comfortable.
you're at that point. Because once you start adjusting it, you have to. I would get a camber gauge to be able to measure your camber,
Mhm.
or a set of what the hell are they called? Uh, micrometers to measure the distance or count how many turns you've twisted the front adjustable arms for like camber and toe. but the motor I'll send you should be fine. You'll just need you'll have to probably clip the wires on the end of that ESC, and then I don't know if that motor's censored or not, so you may or may not need a new ESC for it.
Hey Chaser, can you hear the Discord too through the stream? I would assume so, right? It would just be useful to know if I'm like streaming and I have like people on Discord being crazy, you know, saying some crazy shit or something for YouTube.
Oh, yeah, you can hear Discord and
okay.
in the YouTube. I have you muted on YouTube because it was like echoing.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of like nuts and bolts too. Do you want those?
I mean, shit, if it's needed, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily needed, but I mean, it's something where like if you break something, you might be able to see like which one is, you know, compatible.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I'll send all that to you. I'll just send you everything in this little bag. Got some like spacers.
And then what kind of ESC should I get?
That one is kind of all up to you. You'll want one that's a censored ESC. One I recommend is like a just stock ESC because you're not going to want to tune right out the gate. Boost and turbo are kind of hard to control unless you learn, like, ease into it. And this motor, it's a 10.5 turn, so you're going to have more than enough power at most tracks just to run it stock without having to tune it. Bear with me here, and I'll send you a link to the ESC that I recommend. And you can solder pretty decent, right? I mean, these are pretty large pads, so
yeah,
you should be able to do it. But
I feel like the large pads are like worse than the small pads.
right? I agree. Let's see here.
Did you see that Ox Plume video I was playing earlier?
Which one?
Dude, you ready to fucking just not like have a brain anymore because it's gonna be melted?
Yeah, let's see it.
I think I'll just have to re-find it again. Nope, that's not it. Where the fuck did it just go?
There you go.
Did I forget an S or something? Okay, that's why.
That's the ESC that I definitely recommend.
Here it is. Alright. Which AEC?
I sent it to you in the Discord chat.
Cool. So that gyro, that ESC. Alright.
Yeah, the gyro, the ESC, and then I'll show you a servo that I would recommend.
Yeah, check this video out though.
Yeah, I will.
This dude's crazy.
Let's see it.
Tell me this is the right one though.
Dude, that is nutty.
Look what it does here.
Holy crap. You lose like all orientation.
Yeah.
Chaser said, "Holy shit."
Yeah, the dude's fucking on crack.
It reminds me of like when people do these tricks and stuff like out in like a field with no objects or anything. It reminds me of like when I used to skate what they call flat ground. Kind of like a Rodney Mullen type thing. I don't know if you've ever skateboarded or not.
Very light. A lot of my friends are
Nutty.
It's a little trippy, isn't it?
Thick
Then
though.
this is still, I think, one of my favorite videos. I don't know if you've watched Phoenix.
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah. I mean, each one of these are dope. I do like this one too, but yeah, what is that? It's a lot more fun. This is kind of like what this is when I started watching it. This is what I wanted to fly with.
That would be wild. Mainly just like what, like a trippy, and you just kind of
Yeah, it's like a
adjust your angle.
Trippy, it seems like. Yeah, but I think this guy's pretty good. And I like how
He's
almost
really good,
anyone
dude.
can watch it, you know what I mean?
No, thank you.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like, wait, did he just flip 6 times and fucking go through, you know?
Yeah. I get you.
Of trouble on my tongue.
Which I don't mind that stuff, but watching that shit back to back is just rough.
Bad for me.
Yeah. It's a little disorienting.
Bad for me, but I give in so easily. And no thank you is how it should have gone. I should stay strong, but I'm weak. And what's wrong with that?
That'd be so nice to fly some of the spots that he has though. Hey Chase, have you're in our Discord, right? On our other one. Have you been to Cement Land with us? Or been to Cement Land to fly? What's up, Rich?
No, thank you. They call me after dark. I don't want no part. My habits, they hold me like a grudge. I promise I won't budge.
That is
Bad for
crazy.
me. Bad for me.
it's one thing to do this stuff in the sim, but to like have the fucking, walls and drones and do all this in real life.
Yeah, definitely have to have confidence.
Like, if I had a bunch of drones, I'd send them away. I mean, I still send them away, but
Yeah, it's still just nerve-wracking if you don't have like a bunch of replacement parts just ready to rock and roll.
or if,
Trippy the crane.
you don't want to sit there and fucking put a motor on too, even if you have all the parts when you're out there flying,
Yeah, exactly. Oh shit, he got it. That's wild.
Yeah, it's him and Bubby. So like I watched him and Bubby, and then like Vanover, and then I kind of like, I don't know, orientated my style around like all three of them.
Right?
Because Bubby's
That's
is
pretty
more
cool.
flowing, but he's like always just so close to shit, and just making shit look smooth.
Mm-hmm. I put a picture of that motor in Discord so you could see it. I mean, it's basically what I showed you
Oh, it's,
from online, but
yeah, Chasers, because you don't have your real name in there. I don't remember what everyone's Discord name is to real life names. I thought so. I thought I recognized your name in there. Yeah, dude, if you get out there and you, Reaper, if you do get out there and, fly more and get more comfortable, shit, you're not that far from Cement Land. You can come with us.
hell yeah, dude, that'd be dope. Where's Cement Land at?
It's in, St. Louis, like, right before you start getting into Illinois.
Oh, hell yeah.
You can look
I'd be
it
down
up, too.
sometime.
Like, it's all over Google, because it's that's actually what its name is, I believe. Or what it's been given, like, popular, like, by, a popular amount of people.
Yeah, dude, that looks sick. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
have you ever been to the City Museum or to St. Louis at all?
I've been to St. Louis. It's been years though, bro. It's been a long time, but that looks
You ever seen
dirty.
the City Museum?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same guy that made that was, in the process of doing something with this. That's why it's like half a cement, like, production thing, and then half random ass castle shit.
That's sick.
So it's almost like an FPV, like, playground park without, really being made for it like that. And I think you can pretty much get almost anywhere. So if you, like, lost your drone, you go on the roof, you can get up there. It's just you might not have much of it left.
Yeah. I just don't know what people would think of me bringing a 2.5-inch quad to a bando.
Oh, my buddy, he flies his, like, 3.5 there, too.
Oh, hell yeah.
And that was you, right? That showed me that, KO, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Yeah,
the Mini.
the KU Mini, yeah.
Yeah, is that the one you're gonna get?
Yeah.
Do you have one
Yeah,
right now?
No, I mean, I have a frame and I have some parts coming from AliExpress that I'm gonna throw on there while I wait for the KU Mini, and then everything else is and then once I get that, I'm swapping over to that. So I've got like a little frame to start out with, just to kind of get the hang of flying again.
Yeah, I think I still have my, like, Tiny Hawk 2-inch one. That's what I started out with, the Tiny Hawk. I just bought it and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna learn it. And then
Hell
I just
yeah.
forced myself to, like, learn acro. And then I figured out there was a sim and all that.
And you're like, what?
Yeah.
Could have been doing this. No.
Yeah, I think a year ago, a little over a year ago, when Uncrash was, I don't want to say new, but they didn't have the new physics engine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was a little rough trying to play it.
I can
felt
imagine.
like a rocket ship. Just
Flying all over the place.
Actually, I feel like if you don't like tame down the settings and the advanced settings, this shit's way too quick. Because unless you're like flying a racing drone, very light and very powerful motors, you're not going to be like that instant power like it's set up to be.
I was trying to see if they had a cement land map on
I know that's what I was
on here.
wondering. Because if I can get like something like that, I would model, you know, a map after it.
But it doesn't look like it now.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Do you have a server up?
Yeah. I don't know if it's under my name because I joined somebody's party and they left.
Ah,
So it might be under something weird. I don't know if it changes. Yeah, there you go. Was it under my name?
no, it was just it was under like TikTok Live or something like that.
What the fuck? Just playing in Tony Hawk's skate ground. That's it.
Hell yeah. Let's
Yeah,
rip.
we're on this map and I'm like, hey, this kind of reminds me of Tony Hawk Underground. They're like, yeah, that's what it's the name of it. I feel like they did a good job though.
Yeah, they did do a really good job.
Yeah, because here's where you break in right at the beginning, and you come down. They teach you how to ollie right there. I think it's like one of the training maps, huh? Ooh, have you seen the new skate game?
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
Is it? I've heard
Yeah.
you know, like mixed.
It's not like it's not really like the old school skate that I played.
Yeah, I heard it's not kind
But
of what like number 1, but it's not as animated as number 3, right?
yeah, yeah, exactly. But not horrible. You know, it's fun to pass time with. Not something I could sit and play for hours though.
Yeah, I think the last game I've actually, besides this, that I've sat and played for hours and shit was like Destiny 2 and PUBG.
Oh, dude, PUBG was the shit when
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, until like, you know, there started being a lot of bots and people no-lifed it.
Yeah.
That's one thing nice about playing on Xbox and shit. You have a lot less cheaters, you know.
Oh,
like
yeah, 100%.
PlayStation, you know. People that want to ruin the game for everybody for no fucking reason. Oh shit.
Sick.
I gotta get better at like going fast and then slowing down.
The juicy flow.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, because sometimes I'll be going quick, you know, and then I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna do this power loop, but then I'm like rocketing myself. I'm like, oh shit, hold on. That's the one thing I can work on. Dude, I seen Bubby do this like thing where he like jumped in a tree, went this way, and then smacked himself the other way. It was
Oh my
crazy.
god.
actually watch someone good. I want to watch Rich fly.
Wretch is pretty wild, dude.
Yeah. Dude, have you seen his rates?
No, are they pretty high?
Yeah, let me see. Because I saved him. He gave him to me. Yeah, look at this.
Me.
They're
Let
not
me
like super like degree fast.
change my window real quick. Sorry. Oh man. No,
You
yeah,
see,
they're
like,
not super degree fast.
yeah, but it's like it whips because basically your center just goes. You know, you can see it right here. Just whip. Just
Yeah, it just goes
already.
nuts.
Yeah. Yeah, here, let me change them and I'll show you, like... See, I mean, you can just...
Oh man. That's crazy.
Makes it easier, too, you know, do those kind of things.
Yeah.
But you would definitely have to get used to, like, that throttle.
What was the throttle rate? Was it
I think it's linear.
green linear? Cause like I took
Just, I mean, like, whipping it that fast, getting used to not having your throttle whip with you.
yeah. Cause my rates.
I kind of made my own that were, like, somewhat like his, but not, you know, like his, but... I think I wanted to do this. Because I was noticing that, yeah. And then raise this back up to 190. No. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go 148. Nope. 150. Yeah, because I want more of that curve a little in there. Let me try that. Alright.
Yeah, mine would be considered slow. I have no expo, no mid in my throttle,
You have no expo at all?
no expo at all. I have my RC rates 1.0 all the way down. My S rate's 0.70
What's your R rate? Or, yeah, the
degrees, like
first one.
667.
What is your first number?
1.0.
Oh, okay. Yeah, mine's not too far off from yours. It's 1.16, like my normal.
I think mine's just like standard beta flight rates, except I just took the expo or the mid out of the throttle.
Some bitch. So yours is linear throttle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have expo, but I was noticing, like, you know, once you start kind of getting better, you start hitting that that weird expo part, where all of a sudden it's like
Yeah.
stupid.
When I started out, I had really low rates, like 500 degrees.
Like racing rates?
Point. What's that?
Like racing rates?
Yeah, something like real low.
Alright, I don't want to fucking deal with my...
think I kind of screwed up in the radio that I got too, because I have the Radio Master Pocket,
Mm.
and my hands are bigger, and I was like, fuck, I should have got the Boxer.
Yeah, if you like or if you like the Pocket, you know, somewhat, but it's just a little too small, I think the GX12 would work. Because to me, the Boxer, like, even though I have like big hands for like my size,
Hmm.
I don't know, the Boxers felt weird. But also I have thumb too, so
Oh, do you?
yeah,
See, I pinch.
yeah, that could all, yeah, the Boxer would probably be perfect then. I know a lot of people that pinch that, like, you know, love that thing, and I have one too. It's definitely easier to do, you know, that kind of shit with, you know, crazy ass rates.
Oh, like the rocking back and
Yeah, because
forth
you don't have
stuff.
to like slam it like that, you know. You can actually just like robot fucking movements. Oh. Still in your style, Rich, right now. Just a little hard to control.
Reg is like, go for it.
He's like, try it.
Ain't nobody can fly like me. No, I'm
Right.
just kidding.
He's like, you gotta pop like 6 Adderall, you know, to fly like I do, so it's not gonna work. Fuck.
Focused.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, I'm just like, how the fuck do you...
Does this translate pretty well to like real life whenever you're flying? Besides like, you know, wind and other factors?
Yeah, for sure. If you're on the default like settings, I don't think it does. Like if you're flying a 5-inch,
Hmm.
I mean it's close, you know, but I feel like that instant power, like when you hit your throttle, you know, and you're just like, it's like going fucking 90 miles an hour already.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like instant to me doesn't feel right. And it might just be because of the combination I have on my drone, like the motor KV and, you know, the weight of it, but definitely doesn't have that. And the gravity, I turned it up a tad. I think I like turned up the air friction a little bit.
The air grip or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, the air friction.
Here, I can show you my settings actually.
I don't know if it would translate to the 2.5, but just something that's, you know, relatively
Yeah, I think the settings are like
realistic.
wildly different on the advanced part.
I'm just gonna try yours real quick to see what it's like. I can reset it. All right,
Reg
dope.
put in the
We got
chat,
it.
he's like, I need to get some Adderall instead, then read chicken. Yeah, so if you do a 5-inch, you know, like I said, I don't know how they tune the 2.5s and stuff. All right, I'm going back to
Yeah, you're good.
my rates.
Try this out, see what it's like.
someone used my rates on like a 3-inch they had in here, and they're like, yeah, it's way too much control. And I'm like, are you just saying that because it doesn't have that, like, you know, where you're going stupid insta power?
Right. No, this feels pretty good.
Yeah,
Feels a
it's like
little
subtle
floaty, but
changes. Yeah, I think the gravity. You didn't turn the gravity down, right?
no, I didn't turn it down. I turned it up.
Okay.
It's not horrible.
Yeah, because they might have like the whoops and the 2.5 ones dialed in. More.
Yeah, probably. I have a 3-inch Apex, like baby Apex frame coming that I was gonna mess around with, but I almost got an Apex 5-inch frame.
I think that's the one I got when I went to Minefield, like a drone event thing, and I
Uh-huh.
smacked the shit out of my drone. So I had to like build one there, and I think that's what I got was the Apex frame.
I heard the Apex isn't bad. It's pretty popular. Just because it's like what everyone went to at one point.
Yeah, I have. Well, my buddy has my bot or my demi bot frame because I was starting to break it and you couldn't get him anymore, so he was gonna, make like copies of it for the arms and shit because I was like finally starting to delaminate the edges of them.
Oh man,
Yeah, but that
what
frame like went through a lot.
they don't have the Demibot frame anymore?
I think they stocked it like as I unbuilt it and I bought the Vanny Style Pro. So I didn't want to go like buying another frame. I was like, I'll just wait till he makes it because it's not like I need it. But I really do want to get back on my Demibot frame because I feel like that and the Grinderino, are pretty fucking strong for their classes.
Yeah, the Grinderino is a dope ass frame.
Yeah, it's fun.
Did you
And
see that
also,
tooth grinder I sent you?
is it in the chat or was it in?
I think it's in your Discord PM.
Let me see.
There's like a 2.5 inch, and they call it a tooth grinder,
Oh, yeah.
and it's like a mini Demi.
Oh, they made it like a little smaller.
Yeah.
What do they do? Just chop the arms a little?
Yeah, and like changed the body and everything, like
Oh,
made
yeah,
it
it's a
smaller.
uniframe.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's not like a real Grinderino, right?
No, but it's pretty neat looking,
Oh, yeah.
They shrunk it down and
CNC drone. Did they just like make like random drones at this site or something?
yeah. Yeah, so if you go to like you can go to the left there, frame size,
Oh, you
and look
can make
at
them different?
hmm
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
people submit like, different things with their frames, and they're pretty reasonable.
2-inch Bando turtle. That's kind of cool. I feel like you'd get horrible flight time though. Is this like an overseas site or is it in America?
I think it depends on
What?
who you order it from. I'm not sure though. I've never ordered from there, to be completely honest. I just looked at the site and I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And I was gonna buy my first frame off there, and then I was like, "No, I'm gonna pre-order the KU Mini. That's the frame I really wanted."
Ooh, what motors did I just buy? I forgot. Boom.
But they have like 5-inch frames, 7-inch frames.
Dude, I just destroyed these motors here. Uh, by like barely wrecking the shafts on them. Fucking came loose.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Wait, I ordered 11,000. Why did I do that? Oh wait, yeah, these are 1103s. That's why. Okay. I was like, because the ones I have on my drone now are 13,000.
Oh man.
So these ones are gonna be a little taller, so they'll have a little bit more torque. So yeah, I can go down in KV a little bit. That's good. These are gonna be punchy.
Yeah, dude, I'm stoked about that KU, dude.
Yeah, when it drops here, that'd be dope to get. I think I already set aside. Where is it? I think it's my other window. Yeah, the all-in-one board, the Lux camera. I think I'm gonna do these same motors on the 2-inch, the 1103s,
Uh-huh.
and I think it's just gonna be ripping. Or the same ones that I just got. I'll probably throw them
Yeah.
on this 2-inch too.
I got the 8,000 kV
Yeah, because I can always throw them on and
and then
then
tune them down.
yeah, tune them down a little bit if I need to. Because it's gonna be on a 2S.
Yeah, you may be able to, it may be nice because you'll be a little more poppy.
Hmm.
You'll be able to just like blip the throttle and just launch yourself.
Yeah, and plus with that all-in-one board, I won't have the weight for the VTX.
Yeah,
Later, Rich.
exactly.
So this thing's gonna like fly to the fucking moon all the time.
Be a good little ripper though, like you said, it'd be something pretty fun to just launch around, do some freestyle, like some small spaces or something.
Yeah, I think it'll definitely, like you said, make it feel like a 5-inch. Ah, there it is. That's what I was looking for. Was the HD0 US site? Oh, of course I didn't save my cart. I heard this is a good VTX too. Well, HD0. Are you doing analog or?
Yeah, just analog. I just have a set of box stock or box goggles from Beta FPV. They're like the VRO2s.
I probably won't need my analog goggles anymore. My
Oh,
E-Machines.
really? Are they pretty decent?
You can look them up. Oh, hold on, shit. I almost fucking pulled my computer off.
Are they like the 100Ds or whatever?
I bought it used. So I think it's the Eachine 200D.
Okay, dope. Those things
Yeah, they have the
look fucking
independent,
sick.
screens. They're decent.
Shit. Yeah, those are nice.
Yeah, you probably yeah. The little face mask on here, I think, is a little worn out. Yeah, I mean, they do the job. They have the four antennas, the
Yeah.
diversity.
Hell yeah. Shit, how much you want for those?
Fuck. Uh, if you're sending that motor my way, I'll just send this to your way.
Okay. Dope, dude. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go tomorrow to the post office and see how much you like the weight and everything. 'Cause I don't think it's too heavy. It's less than a pound, obviously. Um, and just see how much it is to ship it that way, and then I'll hit you up, get your address, or if you want me to send it to like a post office or UPS or however you
Uh,
want me to send it.
Probably to my work, just because. Uh, like Amazon. If someone fucking takes it off the porch, I go, suck it.
I I got you. Yeah, that'd be cool. Uh,
Yeah, I would say they'd be better than the box goggles at least. You
oh
know,
yeah, definitely for sure.
you might have to get like a little face pad thing because this one's kind of worn down. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah,
dope, dude. Thank you, man.
Mhm. Yeah. Since I got my HD0 ones and it has the analog receiver on it, like I kind of have no use for these anymore.
They're just kind of sitting there collecting dust.
Yeah.
That's how my drift car was, dude. So I live out in the country,
Hmm.
like out in the middle of nowhere, and so there was nowhere good to like drift my car, and it just sat on a shelf just collecting dust. And I was like, dude, this is like an $850 car that I have like all the parts in. I was like, I can't just let it sit here. It just looks sad. And so one of my buddies, he is getting into drifting pretty heavy, and I was like, listen, you go to the track a lot more than I do. I was like, I'll sell this to you for like $450 and you can take it. And he's like, dude, that's like almost $1,000 car. I was like, yeah, I just need it gone. So
Right. That's a way to get some good drone shit too. Like you said, if you're not using it.
yeah, yeah. I there was a guy selling some DJI stuff around here. He had like a um DJI drone, but I was more interested in the goggles. And I was like, shit, how much do you want to sell that for? He's like, I'm gonna sell the drone and the goggles since they don't sell them anymore in the US for like $800. And it was like one of the like smaller drones
Oh yeah, the
and
Neo
like
or
a
something like that.
yeah, and it was like a V2 set. And I was like, brother, those aren't worth that $800, I promise.
Yeah, not even new.
So I was like, you're just trying to exploit people. Whatever. Yeah, around here I'm just kind of worried. Like if I fly around my property, I'd probably be good. But if I go like accidentally drift onto someone else's property, I'm afraid like some dude's gonna like shoot my drone out of the sky because he's paranoid.
Yeah, good luck. It'd be hard to shoot a drone out of the sky. The only thing is like crashing and trying to get it back. Like, hey, I crashed my drone over here. you know.
Right. No, I'm on like the community page on Facebook for my town, so I would just be like, "Hey, I'm gonna be flying around this area, so don't like freak out." Promise it's not a Chinese drone trying to steal your information.
Yeah, I wish they would just leave the like, the transmitters alone, because you can obviously tell that the O4 goggles and transmitter aren't transmitting anything to China.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I could see the
Yeah,
drones. I could definitely see that with the GPS capability, and all that.
y- yeah, they could be like, "Oh, like this, like they're flying in this area and collecting that information off the drone."
Yeah. But these old
Yeah, I
people
get
don't know
that.
what the fuck they're, looking at. They're just like, oh, electronic China bad.
Yeah, exactly. You see that they're trying to like get all the shell companies and everything out too.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. I'm like, just let them fucking sell drones. There was no, you guys had no problem with it like 4 or 5 years ago, and they've been selling here like crazy.
Hold up, wait a minute. I think I seen it. I think they just like announced the GT2 for walks now. What the hell?
Oh, dude, walk snail. That's like my next
Yeah, here it
go-to
is.
is to get some walk snail goggles.
Yeah, look at that beefy Falcon. VTX.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I hope.
I heard walks.
Hmm?
Go ahead.
Yeah, walks
Go
now
ahead,
isn't
brother.
bad at all, man. Like it's like when you have it and then you're next to DJI, it's kind of like, well, yeah, but you know, like if you have walk snow, then you have HD zero, then you have walk snow, and you know, like open IPC, and you know, a lot of that shit. It's definitely stands its ground there.
I've heard a lot of people still prefer like analog for the latency.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like though when you kind of get used to it, it's just like if you're flying like the O3. What camera is that? It's got to be a new camera.
It looks sharp, that's for sure.
Yeah, that
It's
camera
just
definitely
huge.
looks different. Looks like it's like a fucking telescope style camera. You can see super far. It's like they have that zoom camera though too. I think they're gonna come out with like an infrared digital one instead of just the infrared analog style.
That would be wild, dude.
That's funny. Okay, so it's a hockey puck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was hella. Because I know a while ago, fuck, I'm not gonna find the post. They said that they were working, or they were gonna drop the Protos, and then they're gonna drop the Walks now Moonlight 2, and then this GT2. 5 skilled FPV pilots will be selected.
There you go. Put your entry. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish. But I think you have to be like some kind of high end member.
Joshua Bardwell. Did you ever watch a lot of his videos?
Bardwell?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, right when
Dude,
I was like, building and when I was finally like, alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna learn the shit. I don't care, you know?
he's like a freaking like science king on this stuff.
Yeah, him and another person that's like, more into the science part of it is Chris Rosser.
Oh, really? I'll have to watch him too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you haven't seen his stuff? Yeah, he like literally breaks it down on the science end of shit. He's the one that came out with the Nova motor.
Ooh,
It's like the fastest motor, quote unquote. The way he designed it, I guess.
that's wild.
Why do I have so many fucking windows open up? Why can't everything just be on the same goddamn thing? I think it's roster. Yeah. I haven't watched too many like FPV video stuff. Nope, that is not it either. just because now I haven't had to build anything or look anything up. Where's it showing he can't even mount with his?
Hi there everyone. Ever since I launched the Supernova 2207 a few months ago, I have been inundated with requests. We can see that it tests out at almost exactly 1400 kV. And that's no accident because I ask RC Power to label these motors according to their measured kV rather than the theoretical kV of the winding, because I think that gives a more accurate...
Yeah, he's done like a shit ton of motor tests.
Finding like what's the most efficient or what's the fastest and things like that. That's
Exactly,
awesome. Do you have a pretty efficient build on your drone?
I feel like it. And then when other people fly my drones, they like them. They say they're like locked in.
Just say I tried your DemiBot 5-inch whenever I first started flying the simulator, and I was like, this thing feels pretty solid. Like it just feels like where I put the drone is where it goes. So
Yeah, so my build on here with the DemiBot one feels just like my DemiBot in like real life, like almost.
that's dope.
Like it's like just as locked in too. Like it was like very low prop wash, and especially for how heavy the DemiBot is,
Mm-hmm. How heavy is your DemiBot? Probably like what, 500-600 grams or something like that.
Yeah, probably like closer to 7, even without a camera.
Oh hell yeah.
So it would like weigh probably as much as some other people's with a GoPro on it.
Damn, that's wild.
Yeah, because I mean I think the plates on the top and bottom were 3 millimeters, and the arms are 6, and the arms are like fat.
Hell yeah. Yeah, but it's durable as shit
Oh
though.
yeah, dude.
It can handle abuse.
Yeah, I've like slammed straight into trees, into walls.
But if you've seen the way like bot grinder flies, like that makes sense.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why when I was like buying another one, I was like, I want one that'll last. And then when I seen he had a frame, I was like, dude, like for how he does it, like he has to, know what he's talking about on that. Just like
Oh dude,
Let's Fly RC.
he fucking just rips it. Like he doesn't care. He's just like, I want to rip a pack. Let's go. Like,
I just wanted to destroy my drone today.
yeah.
Okay, why can't I hit this power loop? I feel like when you practice some things, then that thing you practiced just before, you have to fucking re-practice it.
Yeah.
It's like a constant practice every move and maneuver. Oh, there's Jay. trick they were doing yesterday? It's like back roll.
Like backwards roll or whatever.
Well, it's like you like roll flip, but you like point the other way. So I think it's like a. Oh, damn. Son of a bitch.
Can't do like
Go
cool shit.
that way and then that way. So like a roll. There. There it is.
Man, your rates are so fast.
They're not too much. It's just I have low expo. Like, look at my
Ah.
rates. Oop, that's not rates.
Okay, yeah, it's not too far from mine.
Yeah. It's that low expo, I feel like.
Yeah, I feel like if you spectate me real quick, like this is like as fast as my flips are and stuff. Like yours is very like kind of like twitchy.
Yeah. Well, and I'm slamming it, too.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you like
'Cause I
slam
was like,
it to the left or right,
because like mine is like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, that fucked me up a little bit.
I'm not that great of a flyer because I've only been flying for like maybe 40 hours, but
Yeah, it's definitely something you can't just pick up as easy as. I mean, the drifting is still challenging, but I feel like you can kind of get that quicker.
oh yeah, drifting you pick up because I mean, once you get used to like holding the angle, you're just like, all right, so I just power through with the throttle.
Yeah, and
This
plus
is like you're going in all directions.
I think, with a drift RC car, you kind of know what a real car does. Like
Right.
a drone. That's kind of one of the first things that we've ever seen that flies like this,
Yeah, exactly.
except for helicopter. But no, nobody cares about this. Yeah, the 3D flyers fucking blow my mind.
Yeah, they're wild.
Yeah, and the dude's Singularity, were you watching him?
Yeah.
I can't believe he flies like how we do normally. There's, Chase, I don't know what it's really called. It's like a weird, yeah, like, there we go. See, I can only do it every so often. I don't know, maybe I'm just making this up. Because it's not really a roll, it's like, it's almost, yeah, like that. But it's so quick.
Like a little flick or something.
Yeah. Well, I just want to get used to like that, so that way, you don't look, like, it doesn't look like you're just doing this, or, so that way it's a little bit different than that. I'm just trying to figure out other ways to like come out of tricks.
I got you. I'm just trying to learn the tricks.
This is a good practice thing too. Like just trying to stay as low as you can to the floor, and then speed up and slow down, and speed up and slow down. That way you get used to like, when you pull back on the throttle, you lower the throttle. When you push forward, you raise. Yeah, because I've been flying about, I think, 180 or so hours.
Mm-hmm.
feel like it's also how you practice too, you know? Because I've seen some people
Yeah.
that have been flying like, you know, what, for years and years that still are a little, just kind of all over the place. The one thing though too with the sim, you have to be careful on how you fly in here and try to mimic real life, because you don't want to go out flying in real life and then, you know, prop washing every fucking thing.
Yeah. That's why I have like high prop wash on. So that way it kind of mimics like how it feels. Because like with a smaller drone, you know, you get up real high and you start falling, you're gonna
Yeah,
prop wash pretty easily.
Yeah, and I found like ways to combat it, you know, is like the way you're going, like face your, it's hard to really explain it, but like to start giving yourself a little throttle before you get into that oppositeness.
Yeah. Yeah, don't just like zero throttle it and then try to recover because it'll prop wash like hell.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yeah, especially with the whoops. I've noticed that there's like, if you're trying to rip a whoop, it's kind of fast. It's like either throws itself out of control.
Whoops are so fucking fun though.
Oh, they are.
There's like a whole like cult following of just people that solely fly whoops.
Yeah, you have infinity loops, fucking Ciati FPV.
But they can do like the same shit that we can with like a freestyle drone, you know?
Yeah,
And it's just wild. You're like, how do you do
it
that?
just takes them a second to like, you know, get readjusted to it.
Yeah.
It takes me like a good little minute to adjust myself to the whoop, because I'm used to like my, you know, being on the throttle down here.
And you
with
got to
the
be
whoop-
like up
with the
here.
whoop, I'm like here, so I'm always like hitting the ground because you know, I'm not used to like throttling up this high. I was wondering if if I was to go into the radio settings and then make my, instead of, you know, like tapering down your throttle, make it higher, so hopefully it'll drop the throttle down, and then go back on beta flight and then lower the throttle limit on that to get back that same resolution. Does that make sense?
Right. Yeah, it does make sense.
To see if I can bring that throttle, you know, down. Like, you won't have the top 10%, but yeah, see, my center's not too crazy.
No, definitely not. I'm wondering if the pitch I got for my props for the 2-inch, I went with 25/20s. If I should have went with like the ones that are like on here, the 25/21s.
What? It's not too off on the pitch though.
No, I mean that's what I fly on here is the 25/20s. It just the 25/21s just give you a little more thrust.
Oh, Chaser, I can do the Rubik's Cube. That's not exactly what I was trying to do, but here's how I've been trying to do the Rubik's Cube.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, when you get it clean, it's dope. I also like doing the manicube or whatever the hell it is. When you go back and then, but you have to stay like close to the ground. That was not what I was
Nuts.
trying to do. Yeah, if you could do that like close to the ground and smooth, it looks sick. That was clean.
All right, man. I'm gonna hop off. I gotta do some dishes before my wife gets home. So,
What's up, man?
all right. Take care, buddy.
Yeah, you too. Wake up into this car. Get some bitch. What do I have my prop watch settings at? I have no medium. That's fine. I should bring my to what I actually fly. Okay. Okay. 3 ones. Oh. Hey, there's a whole other side of this map. Oh yeah, there's a secret room in this bitch, isn't there? Somewhere like over here is the entrance, I think. That's right. Alright, Chaser, you take it easy, man. I was thinking the same thing, actually. Oh, what the fuck? I did not think it was going to go that way. Well, shit. Oh, that's cool. Shit, I did not know that was gonna do that. Get off me. Oh. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Boom, bitch. Damn. Damn it. Can't get it clean. Yep. 2 in a row. Oh.